Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is Christelle Martinette. I'm here with a reading for the super blood full wolf moon eclipse for Gemini, Sagittarius, and Libra. So as I mix the cards, and I'll be laying them and I'll show you those, I'm going to tell you that I'll be using now the Universal Fantasy Tarot for first reading. And I'll ask you then to do the timestamps for me, someone underneath for each sign, for these three signs. Visit my website if you haven't yet, www.christellemartinette.com. There you'll find everything that I do, and you might find something that is of help to you. And now let's get the show on the road. All right, let's take these 5 cards for Gemini. Let me show you these. All right, now we've got the 6 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, the 2 of Swords, swords, just like Gemini, air, air, air. Then we have the 5 of Wands, 5 of Wands. Then we've got the Magician, the Magician, and that's a major arcana. The last one is also a major arcana, the Strength card. Good for you, Gemini. Thank goodness. Yeah, now let's take a look at what's happening. There's a whirlwind of things happening for this month. Not this month, of course this month, but it is around the 20th. It's the 20th, and we all know that the energies just spanned about a week's time, if not more. And we should probably even be starting to feel it now. But, you know, this is what, 12th? I'm reading the 12th, 13th. And so we have some time. I hope I got that right, the 20th. This hair is going crazy. All right. Now, first of all, I've got here the energy of something that has come straight in from the new moon that's gone through the month, last month, this month, and is coming forward. And it's still going to be traveling on. This is, you're on a really positive streak, I have to say. And not only, there's also, there's food for thought here in terms of you interacting with other people very animatedly, very not arguing, but wanting their attention and wanting them to give you feedback on what so there's this wanting to animatedly interact with and vigorously, with strength, with gusto, with passion. And you almost, let's say you almost approach it as a game. You approach it as a game. You sort of, stick you kind of, how can I say, you chide your friends or chide people that you know, your acquaintances, and you want them to, you're upsetting them, you give them, you're trying to ruffle people's feathers, but it's all in jest, and they understand that it's all in jest. But you then slowly feel empowered. You feel like you are literally prepare for this, because it's always difficult to be in the light and know that you're going through the light. Gemini, prepare for this so that you know that you can wield power, because when power comes, it inevitably comes with responsibilities, and you have to be ready to accept those responsibilities. And what should I say more? The Strength card is the last card. I mean, here we have a Gemini that is, and boom, 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 and people talking to them, and so fast, not only fast, but you do not go unnoticed in this period at all, Gemini, at all. That also comes with a responsibility. That means that because there are members of the community and members of the population and those around you that are inevitably look to you for some form of guidance, and they will, you have to know that it comes with a empowerment comes with a price. It comes with a price of, there's a price tag that karma puts on it for you, that not that you have to give back, but that you are a model for others. And remember that that's so. So let's not go over, hey, crazy and abuse the time for something that may not be of interest to you and those around you. But what I'm seeing is I don't think you're going to have an issue with that. It doesn't mean, it doesn't seem to me that you are going, because it seems that this is a transitory phase. Like I said in the beginning, you're going down this is what, this moon, it could be, I'm seeing up until May, you are on a high. It's literally a high. I'm going to shut the light overhead and look at the crystals. Let's take a look. Okay, first, okay. This is a mixed stone malachite with another, just doesn't come into my brain right now. That's gorgeous. It's hard to see. Flash energy, I'm seeing speed. I'm seeing the flash of light. I'm seeing you have the power to illuminate people on your path, but in such a fast way. You don't stop and smell the flowers. This is not a time for stopping to smell the flowers. You don't have time. It seems that you're being pulled by an energy that's so strong that you literally can't hold back. It's lovely to see. It really is lovely to see. We are not all the same. Remember that. People are not all the same. You may not have people being able to keep up with you. But gee, when you do have, there's an energetic pull though, that when that happens, and you should expect followers, because like I said, you will be a model. You will be a driving force. That's what I'm looking for. I'm getting the message that you need to try to stay away from meats in this period. Try to stay away from meats. And if you really want something, like sushi, try to stay away from the meats, but gravitate toward a Japanese type, raw fish type food. And green, I'm seeing algae too. I mean, it seems as if you have, your teeth are sparkling white with the purity of starlight and light. I mean, I don't know. I don't even think I know any Gemini, but I'm going to have to steer clear, because I'll be thrown on by their light will just blind me. I'll have to be careful, ask around. But it looks like you really have, so far, of the people I've read for, but this is only the fourth one. It looks like you have such a strong strength card. Period coming up for this moon. Thank goodness. Let me turn on that light. Okay, so now let's get into the reading for Sagittarius. I have to write myself notes up there because I tend to forget. And I mixed all of the signs this time because I usually leave Pisces for last. So I put Pisces first now, and then just haphazardly put 3, 3, 3, and 3. I didn't want to do the elemental signs for some reason, group them all together. I wanted to mix them up. Okay, Sagittarius, let's take a look at what's in store for you for this super blood full wolf moon eclipse. All right, let's take a look. We've got the Knight of Wands. We've got the Queen of Swords. We've got the Empress. Ah la la, the focus card is the Empress. Nice. And the Hermit right next to that. How do you like that? Somebody's studying. And the Six of Wands. Whoa, look at this, Sagittarius. And, you know, it's so unique because as I was just talking about the spiky, starry brilliance of Gemini, what I'm seeing here is a noble energy moving towards a female. Okay, it could be whether you're a male or a woman, a male or a woman. Yeah, I got that right. Whether you're a male or a female, I see you Sagittarians moving towards a female energy, and it's a creative energy. Fine, that's the Empress is telling us that, but more so as if there's going to be many of you Sagittarius that that have to do a mea culpa because you've done something wrong, you did a dirty deed, and you have to be pardoned, and you're going to go towards people to be pardoned. All right, that's one thing. Another thing is that there are people here that are going to spend a lot of time in this. Those of you who are studying, this is a really good moon for that. The energy of this moon for Sagittarians, a very good moon for the studious Sagittarians of you. And what can I say with this beautiful Six of Wands? The arrows are up, the wands are up. This is victory but not in whatever your desires. It's not in whatever you desire. The victory here is for those of you who have projects underway, who are being creative and trying to bring an extra creative spark to a certain project. If you have to make a proposal to a higher up or a supervisor, and in terms of trying to change the way things are done in your company, what I'm seeing here, ladies and gentlemen, is the energy of trying to make that proposal and being creative at it, and you will be successful at it, Sagittarius. Let me shut the light off and then get to those stones. Those stones. I never leave one stone unturned. We don't want to leave the stones unturned. This is Jasper. Let me see if I could show you that. Yeah, it doesn't do it justice though. Maybe if I put it closer. No, you can't see it. Sagittarius, you know, it brings me to the colors that I'm seeing here. These are special cards, all right? They're fantasy cards, and there's a theme, of course. But every single card is completely different in terms of the colors that it has. Not all the wands cards tend towards red, for example. No, everyone is very unique and differently colored. And what I'm seeing here is the preponderance, yeah, the emergence of nobility. I do see you straight back walking atop a horse, actually, and walking through and showing people how showing them your worth and your nobleness, your noble intentions, and your noble. You're showing your blue blood, your aristocracy, your aristocratic carriage, and how you move, because you have something in your mind and something up your sleeve that you don't want to talk to anyone about yet, not even the people who are very close to you, who you live with, for example. This is something that you should exploit in this full moon. And remember, there is an eclipse, and moons do hide things. And here you'll find that you do hide the idea from someone and others, but there will be things that will be hidden from you as well, Sagittarius. I hope this was of help. Let me turn on the light. Now we'll go to the last of these three groups of three, and it is Libra. Let me take the same deck, the Tarot, Universal Tarot of Fantasy, Universal Fantasy Tarot. All right, 5 cards, and oh, this beautiful first card. When you see how beautiful it is. This is the Queen of Cups. Now, I hope I get a good look at the colors of that. Queen of Cups. Then the King of Swords. A lot of court cards are coming out in these readings tonight. Tonight in my time here in Europe, Central European time. The Page of Cups. He's come out before. We've got the Emperor this time. We had the Empress before. Emperor. And then the last card is the High Priestess. How do you like that, Libra? The High Priestess. You've got some power here. It seems that everybody has power. I mean, literally, there's so much power in these cards. Look, Libra, I would like to say that for those of you who are interested, and in my poll, I saw that significant others, though that was the main focus, as with the profession and your work, those are the main concerns. What I'm here, well, it's logical, you know, you have your work, your livelihood, you like to come home to somebody and share those things that sometimes aren't what we expected. You know, it's not always that the case that we do something that we love, and having somebody to dump on is nice. But here I'm seeing here, Libra, that for those of you who have a companion and who are already in a strong bond, I'm seeing that that there's going to be a lot of change in a good way, a lot of change and novelty. You want to change the way things are done in the, in the couple. You're not accepting any longer the status quo or the boredom of a relationship. For those of you who are already partnered, you've had it, and you finally talk about it. Now, what does this do in this moon's energy? It allows you to see things, you know, putting on my glasses, taking them off, putting on my glasses, taking them off. Without my glasses, I see something, but when I put them on, you know, and let me show you something. This is a magnifying glass. And what I'm seeing you doing, Libra, is as if you take your glasses off, or take your rose-colored glasses, and instead of not being able to see, you take something that's far stronger, like a magnifying glass, and you want to really see the reality. It's as if you're painting with neorealism. You want to see. This is the time when you really want to see. How ironic, then, Libra, that we have the Emperor, which puts you into a position of saying, okay, govern, rule, reign, you are in a position of power, but at the same time flanked by the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is a moon card. The High Priestess hides things. And our desire to have the realism face us grows even stronger in this moment when the eclipse is coming, which is hiding things, and the High Priestess is hiding things. So, Libra, the interesting part here is we did talk of people with established bonds. For those of you who do not have established bonds, what I'm saying here is something new coming in with such a very fast force of strength, and a very fast that you literally wipe you off your feet, sweep you off your feet like you don't expect. And, you know, I like the position of the page because in relation to both the Queen and the King, it talks of, look, Libra, it's saying the page to you. Look, either you piss or get off the pot. Excuse my French. It's now or never. I'm giving you this opportunity. The blood moon is giving you this opportunity. The eclipse is giving you this opportunity. Open your eyes, because if you let this opportunity go by, you're going to have to wait. Who knows how long? But what I do see that runs counter to that idea is that you do pick up. The Emperor does take the reins of a situation, doesn't let anything pass by. But the Emperor has a patch over his eye. He has that High Priestess, and he's not seeing everything. Let's shut the light off and see even less and go to the crystals. Let me see this. With this kind of a reading, I'd like the garnet. The garnet. It's hard to see. Those of you who are in a position where you have put in a request to make a career jump, this is a time that's not going to, for most of you, you're not going to get answers in that respect. For most of you, this is going to be a period of waiting. And for those of you who do not have a job, who are seeking a job and are waiting to get called or are waiting for a positive response, there too, there's a trickle down. There are very few percentage, I'm seeing 15% who are in that position do get called. The rest are playing a waiting game. And what else is here? There's sort of there's not a playful energy. It's because the entire energy around this super blood full wolf moon eclipse is a peeking ahead, going straight to your goal, deciding not to want to waver left and right, not even for any new person coming in. When in truth, the moon is telling you, don't go and work too hard. Don't go and obsess about the new job that hasn't come in yet. Don't do that, because you're going to miss opportunities. This is the message that I'm getting here. Well, let me turn on the light again. Ladies and gentlemen, Gemini, Sagittarius, Libra, thank you for joining me tonight, and have a happy super blood full wolf moon eclipse. And for those of you who have the time, if you could timestamp this, it would be great. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, and subscriptions. And subscribe if you enjoy these videos. Bye-bye until our next reading. Bye-bye.